was two things on the weekend that people really seemed to want to talk about. One was wildfires.
Yes.
And the other was Hurricane Aaron.
Right, which had some...
This one's putting on a show.
Yeah, it had some wild fluctuations in intensity over the weekend. At one point, getting up to a Category 5 hurricane. Now maintains as a Category 4. Maximum sustained winds near the center of the storm, near 220 kilometers per hour. It's moving up towards the northwest. It's going to go on a path that we refer to as a recurve. And basically what that means is it's going to start with a northward turn as it moves up towards the northern latitudes. It gets caught up in basically the steering flows in the atmosphere up in our neck of the woods that like to move weather systems from the west off towards the east. So a recurve takes it north first and then takes it off towards the east. Now it looks like it's going to be a pretty sharp recurve with this weather system coming up in between Bermuda and the eastern seaboard of the United States. And then you can see that eastward turn, and so far it looks like the path will take it east of the Maritimes, even outside of Sable Island, which really means that we're not expecting at this time any sort of on-land weather impacts from this system as it moves past. So there may be some concerns for the outermost marine areas, because there's certainly potential there that they could get into maybe some tropical storm force or potentially even hurricane force winds. So any of the marine interests, really going to have to monitor the forecast, watch for the expected conditions to be out in those marine areas. As far as the actual on-land areas go in the Maritimes, an increase in some wave action is expected at the end of this week, especially as we move into Friday and maintaining into Saturday before diminishment in those waves around parts, especially around the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia on Sunday or even late Sunday into Monday. The other thing that could accompany that increase in wave action, so the size and frequency of the waves, is the potential for rip currents. So some extra caution might need to be taken around coastal areas, beaches, for example, especially around the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia at the end of this week and through at least the first part of the weekend. Weather conditions for tonight around the region still have a chance of some showers this evening for Cape Breton. During the overnight, it's going to be mainly clear and a bit of a brisk summer night around the region. Frost advisories out for the northwestern corner of New Brunswick. It's going to be sunny for tomorrow, but like today, the high temperatures on the milder side, mostly around the high teens and low 20s. There'll be a few clouds around as we move through Tuesday evening and Tuesday night. Winds were blustery today and out of the north. The wind gusts are diminishing as we move through tonight. Tomorrow's winds mostly out of the northwest, but we'll still have some gusts between 20 and 40 kilometers per hour, especially around Prince Edward Island, eastern areas of Nova Scotia, including locations in Cape Breton. A lot of low temperatures tonight will fall into the range around the high single digits and low teens. Up in the northwestern corner of New Brunswick, though, some low temperatures could be as cool as between 1 and 3 degrees. At risk of that patchy frost at lower elevations, those frost advisories in effect. Highs for tomorrow in the north of New Brunswick between 19 and 22, with central and southern parts of the province with high temperatures of 20 to 23 degrees. Prince Edward Island for tomorrow, most of the high temperatures will be around the high teens. Maybe a couple of communities squeak out 20, but that should be about it. Cape Breton for tomorrow with high temperatures between 18 and 21, and mostly between 20 and 22 for the North Shore and the Eastern Shore. Northern and central areas of Nova Scotia with high temperatures between 20 and 22 degrees. The Annapolis Valley for tomorrow with highs of around 21. And on the South Shore of Nova Scotia, the high temperatures expected to be between 19 and 22. Taking a look at the 7-day outlook for New Brunswick, you can see temperatures, they remain around seasonable as we work our way through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And this time of the year, it's mostly high temperatures around the low to mid-20s. Aaron passing offshore that sort of Friday, Saturday time frame. Temperatures warm up a couple of degrees for the weekend. Next chance of showers looks like it's going to be late Sunday and Monday, with the higher shower chances on Monday itself. Nova Scotia in the forecast, looking at generally dry conditions over the next several days. Mix of sun and cloud on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Looking sunny for the start of the weekend on Saturday. High temperatures up to around the mid-20s, except cooler on parts of the coast. Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud, and after that, a chance of showers on Monday. And for Prince Edward Island, coming up on Wednesday, mix of sun and cloud, highs near 21. 19 again on Thursday with a mix of sun and cloud, back up to 21 on Friday. Sunshine in the forecast for the start of the weekend on Saturday, high near 23 up to 26 on Sunday, and then we've got that higher chance of some showers on Monday of next week, Todd.